This is going to blow the lid of how the government actually works. Collect $40 billion in tax dollars. $10 billion disappears right away in the shuffle. Allocate $30 billion to FEMA. FEMA pays $10 billion to international staffing, offices, overhead, etc. $20 billion left. When something actually happens, FEMA employees contact private companies to do the job FEMA is supposed to do with the people who previously got paid the $10 billion, etc., etc. And now you have volunteers delivering better service and aid with fucking privately owned helicopters for a few $1,000,000. Watch Eric Prince talk about how much cheaper Blackwater could do the exact same task in less time with better results. There is legitimately a 10 times bloat in everything the government does, and that's after they send 80% of appropriated funds to the other thieves. Stop paying taxes.
Alright, sir, can I have your name, please?
John H. Kiner III.
And what are you doing here?
I'm a pilot for Aerolux Aviation out of Nashville, Tennessee with a couple other guys. And we're here to help all the people that are stranded after the storm.
I can race it up here, come on.
Just basically we're in Nashville, Tennessee, saw the news of what was going on, and we decided, let's go help.
And what has been your experience, because there's been a lot of outrage and a lot of questions about the federal government's response. With you being here on the ground and in the air,
yes.
What has been your takeaway from how they've handled this disaster?
Well, there is a complete and utter lack of federal government response. We think whoever's in charge right now flew by yesterday through the TFR. I've seen nobody on the ground. Ivanka Trump came yesterday, talked to us. Elon Musk guy's been here talking to us. Glenn Beck is here now talking to us. Have seen no one from the federal government to help out at all. Nobody.
And what do you think about that?
To be honest, it just pisses me off. This is our country. We should be being taken care of priority one instead of all the other countries. It enrages everybody here. 90% of us, there's about 100 to 150 volunteers here at this site. 90% of us are retired military. And it just pisses us off because we sweat blood, sweat and tears for this country, and they don't give back whatsoever.
And so what are some of the successes that you guys have been doing and that you've seen through this volunteer operation?
Oh, yeah. So we have multiple entities. Some of the guys live here in this town. We came from Nashville, Tennessee. There's guys from Texas. Everybody comes here. We've consolidated here. Everybody is starting to work together really, really well. Hundreds of thousands of pounds of water, fuel, oxygen, medicine, insulin, all that stuff we've been taking to people's houses and delivering to them. So insane amount of help just from normal civilians.
And how are all those supplies being procured?
There's a lot of businesses are donating them. They come in 18-wheeler loads. I'm not sure who the businesses are. All I know is 18-wheelers full of water show up, food, grocery stores. I think Ingles around here, the grocery stores donate a lot of food. And we consolidated here. We have 3 aircraft that we brought with us, and we consolidate it into 400-pound packages per aircraft. And we get the locals call us with a grid or address where they need food and water or medicine. We fly it out there and land in their yard and drop it off.
Can you estimate how many deliveries you guys have made?
Oh, goodness grief. Last 2 days, rough estimate, probably 100,000 pounds of food, water, and mainly food and water, and then, of course, medicine. Today, I dropped off 14 bottles of oxygen at one place.
What does this area need the most that you're aware of?
Honestly, this area the most needs construction crews. We have plenty of water and food. I don't mean to say plenty of water and food like we don't need any more. We have a lot on hand that we can distribute. They need road clearance and people to rebuild the roads. A lot of the roads are completely destroyed. When I say completely destroyed, they are gone. There is not even 20 feet of road to drive over.
And what's the one thing that you want the rest of the country to know about what's happening here?
To be 100% honest, the rest of the country, I want them to know normal, everyday Americans make the difference. Don't depend on the federal government. They're not here to help you.